Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready, set!
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now! Hut, hut!
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
50, green! Set!
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, set! Blue, 30, set!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets it to his fullback. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard. Carolina in punt formation. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Fielded at the 11. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go! 33, yellow, lock,
Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set! 10, black! Hut, hut!
It's Allen again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they get out 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go! 60 red, hut!
Pistol snap to Rattler. It's on target to Johnson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Ready.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's going to be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Set, hut. Ready.
Running from the pistol. Here's Allen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down from the gun. Completed to his running back. Keeps away from one. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. So when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's complete. This is Olave. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the red zone now. Caught near the goal line. And they're going to be sacked with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Allen is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. There's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. They'll set up the screen. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Come on, set. Red, cycle, 50, green.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's at near midfield and still going. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Finds his fullback. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready, ready. Black.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football.
Blue check.
They're advancing it well as they face
Ready.
second down.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Giving 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Down. Smash. Red. Black 40. Ready.
Young working from the gun. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Valus Jones now on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance.
Ready up.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Ready.
This is Allen on the give. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 30 seconds.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Now he's throwing deep, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Smash. Smash. Yellow. Cut.
Third and long for him here. batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Secures this at the 17. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set.
Draw play. This is Williams. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Rail. Yellow. Set. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Now Young. Finds the in route complete. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Set.
Play action now. Young. Big strike here to Williams. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Now a give. It's Allen headed left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On the gun, Rattler. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Down. Hut.
From the red zone on first. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Got it.
Second down now, they need 7.
Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Set.
Going play action. Young vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
Let's go. Blue check. Red 38. Hut.
Straight ahead with Williams. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The runs that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 52 bull.
Now it's Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Chase Young bringing him down there.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Field, black, yellow, 22.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. From the right hash, 52 yards out.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Has it downfield working the left. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Right back to Allen. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Brought in. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Point after is up and through. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Tony now to return it. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Blaster, 6. Ready, 33. Yellow. Green Jack. Set.
Back to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready.
Here's Rattler. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set. Ready. Blue, 32. Blue, 52. Ready.
Rattler to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready, ready. 40, ready.
Rattler setting to throw. Taken in by Vele, right side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Sticking to the air here. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Come on, set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Set.
Now Rattler. And in a screen now for Jones. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Set. 10 black. Ultra. Go. Set.
Third and long for him here. It's complete. This is Olave. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throw left side, caught by Bryant. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender.
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Here we go. Set. 50. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. Third down.
Blue 32. Smash. Red. Ready.
They'll throw. Third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now a fourth down, staring right at him. Spins out of one side. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Ready. 60 red. 6 ready.
On the handoff, Allen. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Cut it.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Ready. Foot. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Saints, first down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on. Set. Black. Hut. Hut.
From the gun, Rattler. Olave, back-to-back plays. Escapes a defender. Launches another stop. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Red, 38.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. We'll cobble together a yard there. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Rattler. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running it after the penalty. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 14.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
And going play action. Young. He throws a bullet to the center. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 22.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints who have possession, Brock, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. Ready. Set.
Blown back, gets the handoff. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
10 black. Hut.
It's Allen on 3rd down. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the 1st. That brings up 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get a another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up with Carolina 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
52 Blue. 52 Blaster. Needle Blue. Set cut.
On 2nd and 10, Young. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense is flying around and making the play.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard
Here we go.
line.
Here we go. Ready.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Down.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Buying some time right. Pass is caught at the 9. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
36. Mega. Steel. Black. Set.
Again, it's Young. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ready.
The
Ready.
Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Allen trying this straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it infuses your offense with confidence.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
Yellow.
And they've been doing it.
Ready.
This is Allen on second. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him.
Okay,
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go. 50, green. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Hut, hut.
Here's a design run.
Set.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
32. Set.
They draw it up for him.
Here we go.
Setting up for the kneel down on
60
3rd.
red. 60 red. Set, hut.
They draw it up for him. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Charlotte.